today on Karamo.
You know what? That doesn't work for me.
It's one relationship in serious trouble.
We're living together for a year and we have not had sex at all.
And one shocking confession.
They told me that I got date raped.
You didn't know that either.
No.
Pill in my drinks, and I woke up in the hospital.
I know this is probably shocking for a lot of y'all. Will today's show make or break this young couple? Plus, he admitted to being unfaithful in the past.
Well, that was in the past. That was years ago.
But has he done it again?
Tested, are you kidding me?
You know how it goes.
Are you kidding me right now?
A revelation that will change everything
We slept in the bed together.
is about to come out. Welcome to the show, everyone. My guest Isiah met his girlfriend on a Christian dating app. They just moved in together 4 months ago, and she's helping him raise his child. He says they give each other the silent treatment and go to bed angry, and he needs my help to move his relationship forward. So everyone, please welcome Isiah to the show. Hey, Isiah. How are you doing today? I like this. You know, man.
I like this.
Yeah, I like your outfit. It's nice.
Thank you.
He's smooth, right? I like it. So, please tell me, why are you here?
I'm here because me and my girlfriend been having issues.
Okay. So what are some of the things that are the issues?
She's very flirtatious, and it bothers me a lot. It really aggravates me.
Yeah, she's flirting with other men in front of you?
Yes, in front of me.
Give me some examples of what happens.
Okay, so we were at Game Exchange, and there was a guy that was a clerk ringing up everything, and she walked away from me. And come to find out, the manager was dating the guy. And they were together, so she called him to the back saying, why are you laughing and giggling and flirting with her? And because I called prior to that, he called my phone and told me, you need to check her. And I was already embarrassed. So it went from there, and then I brought it up to her. I was quiet to calm down. I brought it up to her. We were talking, and I told her how it made me feel, and she was just sitting there quiet. And then she apologized to me when we got back to the house.
Got it. So this experience kind of validated your
Yes.
fears of being flirted in front of and being embarrassed.
Yes.
I got it. Do you tell her how you feel?
I do.
And what does she say?
It gets to a point to where I'm tired of explaining myself because I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere.
Got it. I understand that. So she's flirting with other men. How does this make you feel, and how does this bother you?
It bothers me because, I mean, if you're going to flirt in front of me, what would you do behind my back? That's how I feel about that. Yeah.
So you started living with Marilyn when?
Well, she moved in November of last year.
Okay, then how's it been since you moved in together?
It's been good, actually. I mean, we argue every now and again, but
Is the arguing mostly about her flirting?
yes, it is.
Okay, then. And the silent treatment, tell me about that.
We'll go to bed not talking. And I personally don't like doing that. But sometimes you can talk to a person and they just don't realize when they're doing something wrong and make excuses for it.
Okay. I think what gets me is that I can tell that this silent treatment in this is bothering you.
Yes.
Because you also said you go to bed angry.
Yes.
So is there usually a fight before bed?
Yes.
And what's the fight usually about?
It's like, it's dealing with flirting. I just feel like she be too friendly when
Yeah.
she talks to guys, and she does it in front of me, and it bothers me.
Does she do it often? Like, give me an example of how often she's doing this.
She's done it 4 times so far, the year we've been together.
4 times?
Yes.
And 4 times in 1 year?
Yes.
Have you ever caught her cheating?
No.
Do you think she's cheating?
No, I just think that's her personality because she's used to being by herself, and I don't think she sees it as she's being flirtatious. She's just very friendly.
So you think for her, she thinks it's just being friendly, and
Yes.
for you, it's being flirtatious?
Yes. So seeing it in somebody else's eyes is differently from the person.
When you're seeing this, what makes it flirtatious? What action makes it flirtatious?
She starts laughing and giggling with the person when I walk away or she walks away, and it doesn't look right.
Okay, got it. So it's the laughing and giggling
Yes.
with these other men.
And then, like, touching the hair and...
She gets physical with them as
Yeah.
well. She touches their hair.
Yeah.
Is she friendly and flirty with you?
We kind of stopped doing that.
But you've been together for 1 year, right?
Yes.
1 year, and you've already stopped being flirty with each other?
Well, in the beginning, everything was nice, but after she started doing those things, I backed off. Because I just felt like I just couldn't deal with it no more.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Everyone, well, let's hear from Marilyn because I want to hear her side of the story. So please welcome Marilyn to the show.
What do you mean I be flirting like this, like on some type of regular type deal? I don't flirt. I just be friendly. I don't be out there going, oh my God, and messing with my hair like I'm trying to get his attention. My tomboy side kicks out, and I talk to him like if he's a homeboy. Where are you getting that from?
You do that all the time, Marilyn.
No, I do not do that all the time.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not do that all the time. When was the last time I did it, besides the one at the GameStop? What was another time before that?
Whenever you were talking on the phone saying, oh, I love him, when we were talking about the boss.
My boss?
Yes.
Yes, that's me expressing my feelings of how I like people. There's nothing wrong with that. People talk about their boss all the freaking time, or anybody.
It's the way you said it.
Wow. But you make it seem like I'm trying to sleep with him or something. And that's not the case. I'm just expressing that I love my boss of how he is promoting the girl that I was talking to on the phone.
That's not how it came out.
See, and that's the problem. You taking me out of contact, and that's not fair. You don't ask me no probing questions. You don't say, well, babe, what do you mean by that, and why are you expressing it in that form? That doesn't look right. You come off hot-headed as if I'm supposed to know I'm knowing you on the first deal. That's not cool. That's not fair.
It's one relationship in serious trouble.
We're living together for a year, and we have not had sex at all.
And one shocking confession.
They told me that I got date raped.
You didn't know that either.
Pill in my drinks, and I woke up in the hospital.
I know this is probably shocking for a lot of y'all. Will today's show make or break this young couple?
I'm here because me and my girlfriend have been having issues.
Okay.
She's very flirtatious.
So she's flirting with other men. How does this bother you?
It bothers me because, I mean, if you're gonna flirt in front of me, what would you do behind my back?
That's me expressing my feelings of how I like people. There's nothing wrong with that. You come off hot-headed as if I'm supposed to know I'm knowing you on the first deal. That's not cool. That's not fair.
You said that he comes off hot-headed. So...
Yes, like with irritation. Like I'm supposed to know this, and all of a sudden, like, instead of coming at me and say, hey, I don't know if you know this, but it doesn't look right in that form of how you worded that, and that makes me feel this some way. It's, you know what, that doesn't work for me, because the last girlfriend did that mess, this and that, and I don't love nobody.
She's exaggerating.
I don't exaggerate nothing. That's how you come up at me. You don't come
You're-
after me as a learning thing. You come after me always irritated when it comes to something new.
No, that's not true, because I'm quiet. And you always ask me why I'm quiet, why I don't talk to you about stuff.
Yeah, and then when you're ready to speak, that's when the irritation
But you just said I was hot-headed, so how am I
That's still
hot-headed if I'm
hot-headed.
quiet?
What's the difference?
How are you hot-headed if you don't open your mouth?
What's the difference? It doesn't matter if you're quiet.
Your
but
mouth
when
is
you
closed and you're quiet.
Right, you're quiet at the beginning. But when you're ready to express yourself, it's hot-headed and always in an irritating state. You don't come at me calmly. You don't come at me with the open-minded of, maybe I wasn't aware that that's how you felt.
So the last couple of times I didn't come to you calm?
No, you didn't. You came off to me irritated.
That's not true.
Do you feel like you would get irritated?
I do get irritated, but I don't, like, explode.
So she's saying that you do get quiet, but then she says when you're ready to talk, it does go to
That could be
100.
days from now.
So do you feel like when you're ready to talk, do you think it's calm communication? I'm just asking your opinion.
It takes me longer to cope with things because of stuff that I've been through in my past.
Okay.
And I try to explain that to her.
Got it. Do you feel like he's controlling or imprisoning
Yes,
you?
I feel like I'm a prisoner.
That's exaggeration.
That's not exaggerating.
That is exaggeration.
So whenever I need to go to the store, what do I have to do? I have to wait till you come home, and then you don't eat all day, and then you don't feel like being outside. Then you want to rush me when we get to the store. Then there's traffic. Then you want to hurry up and come back home. I haven't even finished it. Exaggerate?
Yes, you are.
How is I'm exaggerating?
Sometimes I work 22 hours a day and I'm tired.
And so am I. I'm at home. I'm keeping the house clean. I work from home. I tend to your daughter. I'm also doing laundry. I'm doing everything, and also try to remember to make sure that when you come home, you don't have to lift a finger. But I'm exaggerating?
Yes.
But then when I need to go out and go do something, you tell me, no, why don't you just wait till I get home?
You're not, that's not true.
That's not true?
No.
What parts of
it's
this
not.
is not true because she's saying that she's there? Is the part of her saying that she's there to support you, that she cleans the house, that she works and she does your daughter? Are those things true?
Yeah, those things are true.
So when she says that she's saying that you don't want her to leave the house, you're saying that is the part that's not true?
I'm not gonna say it's not entirely true because I don't trust her.
Okay. So you
at
don't
all.
trust her?
No, I don't.
So you do say to her, you can't leave the house?
No, I don't say you can't leave the house. I say I'm not comfortable with you leaving the house. I don't say
So
you
what's
can't.
the difference? What's the difference?
Okay.
So telling me to wait till you get home and then I don't go, that's still telling me not to leave the house.
And another thing, I don't want her going anywhere with my daughter.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why don't you trust her?
Because of the flirting.
And that brings me to another situation where I went out with his sister, and he was like, a man shouldn't think about if his girlfriend's gonna be out flirting. But if I apologize or if I didn't notice that I did something and you brought it to my attention,
Yeah, but you can't
where's the
apologize and
growth?
keep repeating the same pattern.
You said before, Marilyn, that he's like this because of his last relationship.
Yes.
Were you cheated on before?
Me, I was.
And so have I. I've been through bad relationships too, but I don't treat him as he was the one who was the one doing the damage. I treat him as such. I talk to him as such. I express things to him as such. I deal with him as such.
How's the intimacy between you two?
There isn't any.
There's no intimacy.
We've been together, living together for a year, and we have not had sex at all.
So 1 year of no intimacy.
1 year, no intimacy.
Why haven't you called it quits?
Because I feel like there's hope. He deserved what I want, and I deserve to give him what I never received. And that's peace, that's love, that's deserving of anything positive, communication, honesty, respect.
Do you kiss, hug, hold hands?
No, he does not embrace me.
That's not true. That's
We
not true.
used to. At the beginning, we used to.
We stopped after you started doing all the stuff I told you that was bothering me.
But that's retaliation. There's no growth.
I'm not trying to retaliate.
How are you not trying and it's being done? We haven't kissed in almost what? How long? Almost some months now.
That's
you don't
not
hold
true.
my hand. You don't hug me. You don't embrace me.
We just held hands.
If we don't kiss, what makes you think we don't hold hands?
What makes you think I'm gonna be comfortable if I feel like if I tell you something?
Then why is I'm here?
I brought you here for a reason.
No, why is I'm in your life if you don't trust me?
Okay, let's go back to something that I heard before because I think it's important to focus on this. Because I see the toxicity between you all, but it also hears like it's based in trust issues.
Yes.
Where do your trust issues come from?
My daughter's mom date raped me at a party. She ended up pilling my drinks, and I woke up in the hospital.
He went through a traumatic experience.
They told me that I got date raped.
I know this is probably shocking for a lot of y'all. Will today's show make or break this young couple? Why aren't you willing to open up to her? Stay tuned.
You always ask me why I'm quiet, why I don't talk to you about stuff.
Yeah, and then when you're ready to speak, that's when the irritation
But you just said I was hot-headed, so how
I'm
about
still
hot-headed if I'm
hot-headed. What's
quiet?
the difference?
So she's saying that you do get quiet, but then she says when you're ready to talk.
It
So
could
do
be
you
2
feel like
days
when
from
you're
now.
ready to talk, do you think it's calm communication? I'm just asking your opinion.
It takes me longer to cope with things because of stuff that I've been through in my past.
Where do your trust issues come from?
My daughter's mom date raped me at a party. That's how I had my daughter.
Hold on, so your daughter's mother date raped you?
Yes.
So that means you didn't know about your daughter?
No, I found out when I got some papers in the mail from the OG office telling me to take a paternity test on my birthday.
Okay, so if you don't mind explaining this to me, because I know this is probably shocking for a lot of y'all, because when we hear things about like date rape, it's usually women being raped by men. We often don't get the stories of men being told. So what happened to you? Can you start from the beginning?
Yeah, so I came back from El Paso because I was doing like FEMA disaster relief, having people on social media. There was a party, and I went to the party, and she ended up pilling my drinks, and I woke up in the hospital.
And what happened when you woke up in the hospital?
They told me that I got date raped. I had an oxygen machine on, my stomach was being pumped, and the thing they put on your finger was on me, so.
What confirmed it for you that this happened? It was when you got those results that this was your daughter?
Yes.
Because now you felt this way, you're at the hospital, and then you find out later that you have a daughter
Yes.
that you didn't know about because you can't even remember having sex.
Yes.
Okay, and so what happened when you got that letter in the mail?
I yelled because I said I didn't know what was going on. It was confusing. So on the letter had my daughter's mom and mine's under it, and at the top it just said OAG office. So when I read it, they were telling me to do a DNA test, and she got the day purposely on my 27th birthday. The kicker is I walk in my house and all my stuff is stolen and gone.
Okay, how old was your daughter when you met her?
2.
So you met her daughter at 2?
Yeah, the mother wouldn't let me see her.
And you now have custody of your daughter?
Yes, and I fought very, very hard. I spent over $20,000, and
Okay.
I got primary custody. So
I appreciate you sharing this with me. Did you know about this?
He told me a little bit about it, to be honest with you.
Did you know all these details?
Not all,
Yeah.
because I'm not a type of pride. I let you tell what you feel comfortable about. So
Why haven't you opened up to Marilyn about what you've been through?
because we've been going through a lot, and it makes me emotional talking about that.
Yeah.
Because not seeing your child for so long can do something to you. I had to go to counseling, you know, and I needed help, so I went to go get help.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah. Will today's show make or break this young couple?
What is it that we can work on? What
There's
is
nothing you need to do. This is him. This is him. Plus,
Chester, are you kidding me?
a revelation that will change everything
We slept in the bed together.
is about to come out.
You are the Fire. Get off my stage.
So your daughter's mother date raped you?
Yes, I went to the party and she ended up peeling my drinks and I woke up in the hospital.
Did you know about this?
He told me a little bit about it, to be honest with you.
I had to go to counseling, you know, and I needed help, so I went to go get help.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah. This has been a year now of you still trying to process these emotions, and y'all are trying to build a relationship. Is Marilyn your first serious relationship?
Yes,
Got it. Did you know you were his first serious relationship?
No.
You didn't know that either. Talk to your lady. She's right here.
I've always told you, you deserve love, peace, and everything I've never gotten and everything you've never gotten. And I've always told you that you are allowed to feel how you feel, and I always want to be a safe haven for you to express how you feel, no matter how you feel. I'm not fighting you, I'm fighting the world with you. And I want you to know that. I don't want you to fall in love with me. I want you to be in love with me.
Isiah, what do you want to say to her?
Can you honestly tell me, how do I treat you?
You fix my dinner when no man has never done that. You light candles for me to take a bath every night. You play with me, we watch wrestling. You are a great dad that I wish I had. And every day when I have a bad day at work or get cussed out, I think of you laughing, I think of you being happy, I think of when we're at home just playing and clowning around, and it's just me and you. I don't get that from nobody, and that is precious to me. You can't put money on it, you can't give anything to get that.
Isiah, why don't you open up to her more about these things? Because she just said, here you go, give you a lady this. She didn't know a lot of the details of what you've been through. Why aren't you willing to open up to her?
I backed off when I told her I was feeling a certain way of things that she was doing. And it was just bottling everything else that happened. And I didn't know how to tell her, and I felt like it was too early in the relationship to tell her. I just wanted to move slower so I don't fall in the traps that my father put my mother through. So,
Got it. Okay. So there's even deeper stuff here.
yes,
You saw this witness in your home of your father
yes,
doing things to your mother.
yes.
So you're putting up a wall. Did you know he was putting up a wall?
Yes.
You could feel it.
Yep.
Do you love her?
I do, actually. I just haven't told her.
Tell her right now.
I do love you. It's hard for me to express that. And then what I was telling her about the whole flirting thing, it kind of made me just back up a little bit.
I have to be honest with you right now. I could tell you this. I actually don't believe she's flirting. I believe the trauma that you've been through and the experiences you've had is keeping you on high guard, which I fully understand, but it doesn't sound like she's cheating on you. It sounds like she's there at the house and she wants to be there for you. I would suggest that if you really do love her, you got to start letting her in, and you have to stop looking for something that's going to make you think she's doing wrong.
What is it that we can work on?
There's nothing you, in this moment, you need to do. This is him. This is him. Because that's where your experience of the trauma of you having not someone who supported you makes you think that you have to fix it. This is an opportunity where you showed up for him, and I've seen it. He needs to show up for you now. Because you deserve someone to prove to you they love you as well. You feel that? So, can you open up to her?
I can.
Can you look at her right now and just tell her I love you?
I love you. I love you too.
Give your girl a hug. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, and you've been through a lot as well. And you found each other in a moment where both of you are trying to grow into something better. But both of you have to do the opposite of what you were doing before. You have to stop people-pleasing, and you have to start expressing yourself more. This is where you start to understand your value and start to say, okay, you know what? There is a man, because you just kept saying it. There's a woman for you, and I'm her, and I'm doing this. There's a man for you if he can't do it. Do you want to be in this relationship?
I do.
Why?
Because I care about her.
She's clearly stepping up and showing you that she wants to be there for you and your daughter. Let her in. You can't project that fear onto her. And if you feel like you're projecting that fear onto her, I'm gonna tell you the best thing you can do is get back to that counseling. But you don't have the authority to drag her through that. Does that make sense? So what do you think you can do from here on out?
Communicate more.
Yeah. Say her.
Oh, communicate.
Tell her. You gonna communicate? What else you gonna do?
Patient with me. I'm not perfect. We said we're in a learning status. Learn with me. Learn about me, just like you want me to learn about you.
How do you feel right now?
Better than I did.
You did before?
I said a lot of stuff that I don't really tell everybody, so.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you felt safe enough with me to tell me. I really do. I feel honored by that.
I appreciate it too.
Yeah, I appreciate you. And I'm glad that I could give y'all a little bit of advice to make y'all move forward in a positive direction. But at the same rate, if this pattern continues and you see 3 months down the line, the wall's still up with him, or you're still people pleasing, because if the wall's still up and you can't communicate, say, you know what, let me end this before you start to trigger yourself and trigger your daughter. And for you, the same thing. If this is not getting better, have the courage to end it, okay? But I actually believe that this is a major first step, and I think y'all can conquer the world together. All right, friends, stay with us. We'll be right back with more. He admitted to being unfaithful in the past,
But that was in the past. That was years ago.
but has he done it again?
Testin.
You can't tell.
Testin, are you kidding me?
You know how to go
Are you
there.
kidding me right now?
A revelation that will change everything
We slept in the bed together.
is about to come out. My guest Danielle convinced her quarantine bae to be her boyfriend 3 years ago. He admits to being unfaithful, but claims he's done cheating. Danielle wants me to unlock Cheston's phone and see if he's really changed his ways. Everyone, please welcome Danielle to the show. Hi, Danielle. How are you doing?
Hi.
Have a hug?
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
you too.
So please, Danielle, tell me, what is going on between you and Cheston?
Well, me and Cheston have been together 3 years. The first year, he just wanted to be like a super big playboy. He wanted to call all his exes, and just make things so hard for us for the next 3 years. He cheated on me with one, and he just didn't admit to nothing for a year, months
But
later.
you called him being unfaithful.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So he went over to his ex's house, and he would not invite me, and I couldn't go with. He's there, it's like midnight, 1 in the morning or something. He didn't come back till 4 in the morning. I was like, no. So I Googled this address, and I found out it was his ex's house. And he still wouldn't admit it.
Well, when did Cheston ask you to be his girlfriend?
Okay, so we quarantined together, and we were intimate, we got intimate, and I was like, I'm not gonna keep just being intimate with you for no reason. I was like, I need a relationship, or I need us to be, otherwise I just, you know what I mean? I'm not just gonna be hanging out with you for no reason.
Yeah, you
I'm
like if I'm gonna give up the
36,
cookies, girl, I need
right,
I got it.
I need some
I
type of
understand.
commitment. So he was still like stuck on one of his exes. He was like heartbroken still from that, but I was like, it's time to move on. We're gonna move on together now. So I like pushed him to be with me, and we were, and I thought everything was going good, but he just felt like he wanted to be a player.
So why didn't he want a relationship?
He didn't because he didn't know if he was over his ex. He just was having a hard time.
Understandable.
Transitioning
Okay,
or
got it.
whatever.
So quarantine, he's out of a relationship, he's not sure. You're like, hold on, we gotta be more. He asked you finally, so do you live together now?
We're about to move in together, and I'm like, still have these questions. I need to know, like, can I trust you? Like, is this gonna be a waste of my time? Are we going, or what are we doing here?
Is there any other suspicious behavior that he's doing that's
Well,
triggering you?
sometimes when I go to work, I record. I heard him talking to somebody in the hallway, some female in the hallway, and then he came in the apartment, and then I was like, well, who are you talking to? And he's like, nobody. So like a month after that, my neighbor, and I always caught her like lurking in front of my doors. I was like, who is this lady? He's just like, oh no, just your crazy neighbor, whatever.
So he's talked to her and then says later that she's a crazy lady.
It just acts like he don't know her at all.
So I heard you just talk about that you have cameras and you like to record because you want to check up on something.
Yeah.
Is that because you're looking at Cheston while you're at work?
Yes, because I don't know what's going on with him, because he just lies.
Does he know that the camera's there?
He caught on after a while, because I'd be like, what's this? Who's this? And he's like, you're recording. Okay, so you're recording.
Okay, has Cheston ever admitted to cheating?
Yes, he has.
He has
Well,
admitted.
like, finally, he admitted that one time that he went to his ex's. And then it says randomly, okay, so you randomly, like a year after, he's like, well, when we were at the casino that one time and you went home early, I slept with a girl at the casino, like some random girl named whatever her name is. And I was like, what?
Got it.
A year later, like, what?
So why did you stay?
I stayed because he's always like, but that's not me no more. This isn't me no more. He's like, it's not me, and I want to believe him. And I'm like, I'm 36. I want to believe him, and I love him.
So why do you want me to unlock Cheston's phone?
Like I said, we're about to move in together, and I just need to know what. I just need, because like I'm telling, like, tell me the truth. You could just tell me.
Okay.
And if he doesn't tell me the truth, I gotta go. Like, it's time to go.
Got it. Well, listen, everyone. I think it's time to meet Danielle's boyfriend, Cheston. So everyone, please welcome Cheston to the show.
None of it's real.
How you doing, Cheston? Take a seat.
Good, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
All right, so how do you feel about what you just heard?
None of it's real. Some of it's real, but not all of that.
What's not real?
None of what is it? What's not real?
You went to your ex's,
Yeah, that's real. That's about it. Yeah.
the girl at the casino.
But I don't know nobody who live in your building. I don't know none of that.
But it has to be. I mean, she's not knocking for
She
me.
ain't knocking for me.
Have you ever cheated on Danielle in the past?
Yeah, I have, but that was in the past. That was years ago. I ain't doing it now.
How long? Because y'all been together 3 years.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, you cheated on her.
2021.
Okay. Do you believe that?
I don't got nothing to hide. I ain't doing nothing.
What will be found on his phone?
Tested.
You can't tell.
Tested, are you kidding me?
You know how good
Are you
that.
kidding me right now?
A revelation that will change everything
We slept in the bed together.
is about to come out.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
The first year, he just wanted to be like a super big playboy. He wanted to call all his exes and just make things so hard for us. He cheated on me with one, and he just don't admit to nothing for a year, months
But
later.
you caught him being unfaithful.
Yes.
None of it's real. Some of it's real, but not all of that.
What's not real?
You went to your exes.
Yeah, that's real. That's about it.
Have you ever cheated on Danielle in the past?
That was years ago. I ain't doing it now.
Do you believe that?
I want to. I really want to.
That's real.
I should be able to. Like by now,
Yeah, we
I
should be
be
better.
able
We
to.
better than that. We should. It's gonna be 3 years next month.
Are you still communicating with any of your exes?
Nah, I got a whole new different number and everything.
He did change his number, and so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Danielle's accusations?
They hurtful. They ain't real. We should be better than that.
He's saying they're hurtful. What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't want to hurt him, and I don't want to be hurt, though, neither.
Why were you not willing to just be honest in the beginning?
We was having problems. We was going through stuff, arguing every day about the same thing. She was talking to people, you know.
Oh, so you were talking to people as well during that time?
That he just says that. Like, he just
Were
really
you?
says that. No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Never talked to a couple people.
Who?
Okay. How do you feel about the fact that you were being recorded at home?
It bothers me, but it don't, because I don't got nothing to hide. I ain't doing nothing.
So why did you agree to unlock the phone?
Because I'm to show her that I don't got nothing to hide. Why you think I'm here? Why you think I'm with her?
Yeah. Do you want a future with this woman?
Yeah. I want to marry her, yeah. Well,
Okay.
Of course.
Why?
Because I love her. You know?
Oh, that made you giggle. Oh, so okay.
Well, it feels good when I hear nice things.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I heard it. Okay. Yeah. So if he's saying to you, I'm not doing anything, if he's saying to you, I want to be with you, if you watch on the camera that you put in your own house that he hasn't been doing anything, why are you still convinced that he's cheating on you?
It's just hard to believe, and it's hard.
I show you every day I changed, though. I'm not the same person from back then.
And I would like to believe that. I really would like
What's
to believe
blocking you
that.
from believing that?
I don't know. I just feel like I've turned into like this most untrusting, unbelieving person.
Do you agree that he's doing the work?
I believe that he is trying. Yes, he really.
Well, it's not believed. Do you see it? Does he do the work?
Yes.
Do you see a future with Cheston?
Yes, I do. I need to be able to trust him again.
Yeah. So a lot of the things that you told my producers that you're worried about where he goes.
Yes.
GPS.
That GPS don't be accurate either.
So.
You know, it can't be.
Okay, so you're concerned about where he goes all the time?
Well, no, I'm not. Not where he goes all the time. It's only if we're fighting, he goes hang out with his brother.
That's concern.
Yeah.
So you're concerned when you argue that he goes somewhere.
Yes.
What do you think he's doing?
I don't know. I think that he puts enough, maybe.
Because he just, without me even saying anything, he just said, well, GPS is wrong. I didn't even say nothing yet. How is GPS wrong? You know what we're talking about.
She do it at work sometimes. She track me at work. You know, and I don't
You track him at work?
And I don't be in the same place. I be in one place and they say I'm somewhere else that I haven't even been.
Hold on, so do you track him at work?
I do.
You do?
I track him almost everywhere. I try to.
You track him everywhere. Wow. How do you feel about the fact that she's
I don't like it
tracking you?
because she should trust me more.
It has been a while. I feel like I should trust him more, but like I said, I just don't know. Google Maps or Google Raw Data Maps will show him like right at like where my old best friend's house is, like the red dot, boom, right there. And I'm like, so did you?
So you think he went to your ex-best friend's house?
Yeah, I think he did.
Do you think he's having an
Yes, I
affair?
think it
Do you
is.
think he's having an affair with your ex-best friend?
I think that she gave him oral while I was sleeping one time, and they admitted
Did her
that.
ex-best friend give you oral?
Yeah, we slept in the bed together.
But
All
so,
three
like,
of us.
I had to drag that out of them too. I had to like go and say like she said this, he said that, just to get them to say that to each other.
Got it. Okay. Listen, everyone, I think it's time to reveal the outcome of the Unlock the Phone results. All right, Danielle, I want to know, what do you think we're going to find in this phone?
I'm unsure. I'm hoping nothing.
Okay. If you find out that he's cheating on you, are you going to leave the relationship?
Yes.
You are?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yep. Yes, I am.
Well, listen, we went through his phone and we looked for GPS, phone, and apps. So when it came to GPS, you asked where he was specifically on August 11th and 12th. And he was at 5 bars and 3 suspicious locations. Okay, thank you so much.
I see what I mean.
So he went from the bar, and then it was driving, your mother's house, then it went to, I don't know, this property. Then you were driving again, you went to Highland Park. Then you went to Walgreens, then you went to another house, then went to a grill, then went to another bar. But there was locations in between. Do you want to show him those locations and see if there's an explanation? You go on the first page.
Because every time I go to Walgreens, I'm with her.
Because these are the dates you asked for. And so you're saying you weren't with him during these times at these places. Do you know any of these locations?
I don't know why you'd be in Highland Park. Why were you in Highland Park?
What's Highland Park?
Why would you be in Highland Park?
What's Highland Park?
Highland Park,
Yeah, what
Cheston.
is it? Yeah, what day?
Tell me,
When did
tell
your
me
house?
why you would be at
When did
Highland
your
Park
house?
after you
Yeah,
leave my house.
what's Highland
So.
Park? How
Why
go
would
to
you be
Walgreens?
there though? Why were you in Skinner's?
None of this don't make sense. I just told you.
Oh my God.
Okay, so these are locations that you're concerned about. Highland
Yeah.
Park, it's
Right,
The
what is
Skinner's
Highland
bar
Park?
too.
What is
The
Highland
girl,
Park?
there's this girl
is
at
Highland
Skinner's
Park?
bar that like she's weird.
Is this true?
She
Yeah.
stares
She
at us.
staring.
Yes.
She staring.
She
That what
stares
that
at us,
got
and I'm
nothing
like,
to do
why
with
do you
me?
keep going to Skinner's bar then? Why is this girl
Every
do
time
this
I go to
weird
Skinner's
stuff?
bar, I'm with you.
Okay. So,
Every
all right,
time.
so we have the GPS. So it sounds like y'all have some like explaining
Every
to do in your
time.
conversation to do
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
All right,
every
so when it
time.
came to phone, we went through your phone and I found 1,950 visits to porn sites. 19 of them were explicit live chat sessions with women. 4 of those live chat sessions were still open on your phone today when
Can't
we
chat
went
on
through
them
it.
though.
Cheston.
You can't chat.
Cheston, are you kidding me?
Don't go away.
Are you
ahead.
kidding me right now?
A revelation that will change everything. was you sending messages to other women, inviting them to have sex with you both.
That's our
It was.
Is about to come out. Listen, everyone, I think it's time to reveal the outcome of the Unlock the Phone results. So when it came to GPS, you asked where he was specifically on August 11th and 12th. And he was at 5 bars in 3 suspicious locations. And I found 1,950 visits to porn sites. 19 of them were explicit live chat sessions with women. 4 of those live chat sessions were still open on your phone today when we went through them.
Cheston.
You can't chat.
Cheston, are you kidding me? Cheston.
Once you click on the porn, they go
Are you
there.
kidding me right now?
Are you kidding me?
So were you
know
chatting
exactly.
with them? Because
No,
they were
yeah.
open.
They be open. I don't chat with them on the thing.
1,900. Cheston,
That's
are
the
you
point.
kidding me?
That's the point. What do you mean?
What do you think?
1,900?
I can show you right now.
What are you?
What you mean? You know I watch porn all the time. She knows she
Oh
watches
my God!
with me.
But the chat website,
The chat
Cheston,
be-
1,900
Once you
though.
see the chat, what you mean? Once you see the porn, they be chat right
Wow.
there. What's the
Got
chat
it.
for?
You.
Next, when it came to apps, we found one app that was open on his phone. It was Tinder. But what was
That's our Tinder.
But what interesting about this, what was interesting about this to me, which is why I'm bringing this up, is because it was you sending messages to other women, inviting them to have sex with you both.
That's our Tinder.
It was how. That's what I
That's
mean
our
when I say
Tinder.
that I'm open about some things.
That's
but
our
like
Tinder.
he runs.
Good morning, how are you doing? You are so beautiful and
That's
sexy.
our-
To me and my man, my name is Danielle. I'm on his page and we would love to get to know you and be friends or more if you want, which is real cool. We can have fun, hang out. You over here accusing him of cheating while you're
No.
inviting other women in.
No, so I am open to that type of things, but he will run off and do these secret things on the side, and it just drives
No,
me
hold on,
insane.
but no. We can't accuse and track him and do these things when you're openly inviting women into your relationship.
I've always openly invited him, but he still went off and cheated with
I'm
these
not
girls that
judging.
I don't know. Like,
I'm not judging.
Yes.
So, but do you understand there's a conflict here?
yes.
I understand the beginning if
1,000.
you're saying you didn't tell me about this ex or this person you cheated on with in the beginning.
Yes.
I get that. But once y'all start to have openness and there's other women are invited in,
I've been open from the beginning, though, and he still runs off and does all this
but then why
I
are
don't
you
get it.
upset?
because I just wanted to be open with. I wanted to
'Cause
be.
you wanna control
we
it.
should be open.
'Cause you
we
wanna
should be
control
open
it.
together.
'Cause you wanna
And he
control
just
it.
wants to run off and go have
Because you
sex
want to
with his
control it.
exes.
Let me give you some real
Is that what
advice.
it is?
Yes, it is.
Am I
Because I've been
controller?
taking. Yes, you're controlling.
Okay.
You're controlling. Have you ever
Am I
said that to her?
controlling?
Yeah. I told
Oh,
her
so that's what you needed my validation for.
So it's mine.
You're controlling.
I'm
You're
controlling.
controlling. And let me tell you why you're controlling. If it wasn't for the fact that you were in an open relationship and that you were allowing y'all to have sex with other women, it'd be one thing. But when I hear you saying that you have a camera that he didn't know about, you're trying to control the behaviors. When you
Recorder.
say things like, I'm also tracking his GPS at work, when you're doing these type of things, that's controlling behavior.
Here you kiss him.
Oh! Don't you easily fall for that? And I understand the only reason you probably are gonna fall for that is because you're getting your cake and you eating it too. I get it.
Nah.
But the real of this is that right here, that it's not okay. It's not okay for you to have someone tracking your location. It's not okay for her to be doing these
Hey,
things.
but I'm changed though. I told her I changed. Last thing I did was
I
at
hear
the
it.
hotel.
I hear it. You say you're changed.
I changed.
You gotta do the work.
Okay.
Because all of this with cameras, all of this in the hallway screaming at people, hey, just get away from my door.
Oh, but that did really. Oh man, that really did happen.
Hey, we
like
finna
that,
get into
though.
it
I
with
was
the
like-
neighbors. She had me knocking at everybody's door. I don't know nobody though.
Again, he's
know?
doing the work to show you. So the only thing we can do is take him for face value right now. But on top of taking him for face value, you've also invited women to your relationship. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. It sounds like you two have an agreement of what works for you in a relationship, but you don't start sabotaging what you set into motion. Why are you sabotaging it? Because that's something deeper. You want an open relationship? Great. Then why are you sabotaging it?
Am I sabotaging it? Am I ruining it?
Us getting into it every day, it ain't making us better.
Okay.
Why are you sabotaging it?
I don't know. Scared maybe. Just
If you don't
worried.
got nothing to be scared of, I told you.
I just don't want a year later.
I don't
Did
got
you
no,
just hear what he just said?
I don't
You
got
ain't got
no
nothing to be scared.
secrets. You ain't got nothing to be scared of. For real.
But listen, he's telling you that you don't have anything to fear. Again, there is no judgment in the way you want to run your relationship. You're grown. But if you have a man who's saying, I'm going to be with you, stop sabotaging it and doing things that are going to push him away. You're arguing every day about things that you shouldn't be arguing about. You should not be arguing about. Go have fun. Enjoy your life.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
It's not him. He was already doing it. You.
All right.
We shouldn't be getting into it at the bar. We should be having fun, like, you know?
Okay. You're right. All right, it's me. I get it. Okay.
Listen.
It could be me, but I mean.
It not could be. It's not could be. It's you.
Yeah,
Okay, it probably is. Okay.
Listen,
It is.
both of you just continue to communicate, set boundaries, and understand that transparency is key. So basically, in the beginning, I understand how you got triggered. You wanted more transparency, and he didn't give it to you. If you want, just continue to communicate, continue to have boundaries, and y'all are gonna be okay. All right?
Thank
but
you.
don't self-sabotage it,
Thank
all
you
right?
very much.
Yeah, good luck. Thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.